What's your name? Kill me.
Dude, show me your fucking hands right now.
Bro.
Pull your fucking hand out.
Myself.
I swear to God, pull your...
Father who killed his daughter was fatally shot by police. The incident took place in Ohio. The man fatally stabbed his 13-year-old daughter with his own hands and hurled furious threats when surrounded by police. As his hand reached for the pocket where he had hidden a revolver, officers opened fire without hesitation and shot him down.
I swear to God, pull your...
3 days prior to the shooting, the 13-year-old girl had been forcibly abducted from her home by her biological father. When police found her in an abandoned house, the poor girl was already a cold corpse, her neck covered with gruesome stab wounds, each one a testament to the monstrous cruelty of her father. After a 3-day manhunt, police finally pinpointed the suspect, determined to take the criminal into custody at all costs. When officers ordered him to get on the ground, the man suddenly made a deadly move.
What's your name? Kill me.
Dude, show me your fucking hands right now.
Bro.
Pull your fucking hand out.
Myself.
I swear to God, pull your...
Father who killed his daughter was fatally shot by police.
This is why I cannot stand with supposed modern day racism. I cannot stand with supposed modern day outrage against police or the system or whatever. I can't stand with it because it's a bunch of hypocrisy. It's a bunch of BS. Okay, it's a bunch of delusion, fake, fake outrage. So this black man's argument, right? Police are so quick to shoot. When honestly, the guy had a revolver in his jacket, right? So really, I mean, the guy wasn't obeying police officers obediently, and the man killed his own daughter. You think he had any any questions about killing other people? If you could kill your own daughter, you think it would be so crazy that you would kill someone else? I'm sorry, I don't even care if he was mentally ill. I don't care. Do we need more mentally ill people in this world? We don't. I'm sorry, we don't. Particularly ones, right? Particularly ones that bring harm to other. We don't. I'm sorry. I don't give a shit what race you are, right? We don't need it. But what's making it even worse, the entitlement, the insanity, the hypocrisy. So the second comment, I don't care if a black man does it, right? I don't care if a black man kills another black man. Wow. Just let that sink in, right? Let that sink in. These are people that are outraged when a white man or a police officer harms another black man. But if that, let's say hypothetically, that same black man that was harmed by a white man or a police officer was never harmed by said white man or police officer, but was harmed by another black man, you'd be, okay, whatever, it is what it is. Just another day. I don't care, right? I don't care. It was justified. It was probably justified that this same black man now was killed by another black man. It was probably justified. So the same life, you cared so much about that life if a white man did it. But hey, if a black man took that life away, it's all good, right? It's all good. It's all justified. Makes sense. That makes sense to me. That makes absolute so much sense. I mean, like, come on. This is black people logic, isn't it? This is the modern day black community's logic. You don't care if your fellow black man is killed, your fellow black brothers and sisters are killed by your fellow black brothers and sisters. You don't care, right? Probably justified. Only if that same life was taken by a white man, that's when you care. That's when you're outraged. That's when you protest, you mourn if it was killed by a white man. But hey, if your fellow brothers and sisters are killed by your fellow brothers and sisters, just another day in the hood, right? Makes sense. I'm gonna get hate for this. But whatever. You care that your hand gets dirty, but you don't care if your neighborhood gets dirty. This is the thing where I find it funny that you complain about gentrification. You complain about white people in your business. You complain about so much, but you don't even police your own house. You don't even police your own neighborhood. You don't even keep your own neighborhood in check. This is the thing where I just find it funny that you complain that white people come in, change up your neighborhood, make it beautiful, right? Make it beautiful, make it habitable, increase the property prices. You wonder why the difference, right? It's the difference. They care about their neighborhood, right? If white people see other white people just littering, just throwing shit around, they will shame people like that. Okay? If Asian people see other Asian people throw trash, be trash like that, be disgusting people, they would shame, right, other Asian people for that. Black people, you do what you want to do. You do what you do, right? No shame whatsoever. And also, right, even if you do get shamed, they don't care. The people because they're not scared of nobody. They don't care even for their own people, right? They don't even care about their own people. I just did this video, which I'm probably gonna do another video on. Okay? Of a black man complaining that, a white man or a white police officer killing or what was it? A white police officer killed a a black man, but he had a warrant out for his arrest. He was armed and dangerous, and he killed his daughter. Right, the black offender killed his daughter. He wouldn't comply. Shots ensue. Terrible, right? It is terrible. But on the comment section, a black man said, "Oh, you're always quick to kill a black man." It's like, the guy was a criminal and he wouldn't comply, but fine. Then another comment said, "Okay, what about black on black crime?" And he said, "I don't care. I don't care if a black man kills another black man." It's like I get it, right? It's understandable to care if white cops or cops unjustified, or quick to kill or imprison black people. 100%. I'm on that. But to have the audacity, the insanity to say, I don't care, right? I don't care about black people killing black people. It's like, so you're just outraged. You're just outraged because of the race. You don't care about the actual crime, the act, or whatever, okay? The context, anything. You don't care about anything. You just care about it's white against black. That's it. So just like people complain about gentrification, people complain about redlining, people complain all this shit. But when you talk about, cleaning your neighborhood, upkeeping your neighborhood, maintaining your neighborhood, policing your own neighborhood, your own people. Oh no, God forbid, I don't give a shit about that. I don't care about, shaming people for littering in your own neighborhood, shaming people for bringing crime and destruction and all that shit in my own neighborhood. No, I don't care about that. I care about when white people come in. When white people come in and change the neighborhood, make it more safe, make it whatever. That's what I care about. So you don't care. It's like, that's why it infuriates me, because you don't care about solutions. You don't care about anything bettering. No, you just care about the white versus black narrative, right? That's all you care about. You only care about the racism. You don't care about anything else. Shit is tiring. It really is.
If we're getting Santa, we're gonna get that one.
No, we don't have to.
Why?
Because it's not yours.
Okay, what about representation? What about DIY? Oh no, DEI.
Die?
That is cute. The kid is cute. The kid is funny. But this is a thing where we are pushing our views onto our kids in a way that we're not just letting our kids, be innocent and happy-go-lucky, okay? Like, sometimes we want our kids to focus on race, focus on gender, focus on things that, honestly, we want them to focus on, okay? Like, oh, you need to see color, you need to see gender, you need to see, class. And it's like, I don't know. When I was growing up, most of the movies I saw, okay, had white male leads. But when I was growing up, I didn't care. It's like, why aren't there Asian people on TV? I didn't really think about that. When I was growing up, all I thought was, oh man, Predator that was a great ass movie. Terminator was a great ass movie. Tango and Cash, Escape from New York. I mean, it's like, all these movies were great ass movies. I love action movies because it just didn't feel like some kind of agenda, right? It didn't seem like, oh, let's I don't know, let's push some kind of narrative. When I saw Rumble in the Bronx, I loved it. One, it was amazing that Jackie Chan, right, an Asian guy, was on the screen, but it's not because he was Asian, or it was not about him being Asian. It was about him being a badass, action star. I don't know, because like we have made the focus so much on color instead of character, determination, heart, like something deeper than color, right? We've made society so shallow, so superficial. You need to recognize color. You need to recognize color. You need to recognize, whatever else. And it's just, in my opinion, okay, that kind of mindset leads us to dividing ourselves. So instead of diversity being our strength, it's our biggest weakness, and it has been. Diversity has been our biggest weakness for so long. Being a diverse nation has become one of our biggest weakness, which is sad. Because you gotta think, there is very few, maybe a handful of countries in this world that is as diverse, truly diverse as America. Maybe the UK, but there is no country on this earth that has the same level or type of diversity that America has. This is a thing where I just hope that one day we can teach our children not to notice or really care about race, right? Instead of the skin color of our fellow human beings, we notice the character, right? We notice the character. We notice the personality. We notice the morality. We notice the principle. We notice who the person's inside. Because I've said this before, no matter what demographic group you are part of, there's always be bad people in it, right? Bad black people, bad white people, bad Asian people, bad men, bad women, bad whatever. So to judge people on like something fundamental that, they can't change, but something that they actually affect, actually something that, they have a hand in, who they are inside. It's just, we need to wake up. I hope we could.
I never intended to harm Tatiana Zek, and I'm so sorry that she has lost her life. I am very sorry to the Fond du Lac community for acting so recklessly and not thinking. Me being 17 years old, I have been through trials and tribulations in my life, and I have been put in situations where I had to think, and that situation that occurred on May 7th was one of those situations that I should have thought and proceeded with my day, but my actions showed otherwise, and that is why I'm here in front of you today, Honorable Judge Levy. I admitted my guilt, and I am so very sorry to the community and to the entire Zek family and anybody else who has been affected by this tragedy. They're not the only ones that have been affected. My life has been affected. Perry's, Larry's life has been affected. Also, his family and mine.
You can take a moment. You have the floor until you tell me you're done.
I'm sorry. I'm not here in front of you with a piece of paper that everything could be fabricated about. I am speaking genuinely from the heart, and I understand that you have a job to do today. I just hope that you could be lenient enough and allow me to be released at or after the 20-year mark. I know you don't have any obligations to do so, but I really assure you that the time being spent in the Fond du Lac County Jail and my future would be in any prison or maximum facility, that I will be well rehabilitated and that I will grow as a man, and I am learning and I have learned from my mistakes.
I'll start by acknowledging that he too is incredibly young. 17 at the time, 19 now. He has not, I believe, have any prior criminal history, no prior juvenile history. The court is going to order life imprisonment without the possibility of extended supervision. I recognize that that is not what the state is requesting. I recognize it is not what the defense is requesting. The court is required to sentence in a manner that provides a minimal amount of incarceration to the extent that is necessary.
All right, so I'm going to preface my opinion on, I don't really know this, and I'm not trying to look it up, but I just wanted to, it's more like a glantary opinion, because she also said at the end, it's not what the state wants. Is that what the law wants? I mean, is that what the law dictates? And the defense, of course, why would you listen to the defense, right? When you're making a decision necessarily. Why would you cater to the defense? But this is my opinion is really on the overarching thing with our system, okay? I believe if you committed a crime as a minor, even if it's murder, you should have the ability for parole, right? For good behavior, for how you go about things. I believe you should have, maybe you could have a lifelong sentence, but you should have the ability for parole, ability for, good behavior, right? Or reform behavior. So I believe that. But this is my thing where, this is my problem with our justice system. I don't even know how we could solve it, right? Should we go AI where it's not so, sometimes I feel like judges, they're not really basing their decisions on, I don't know necessarily the law, but how they're feeling at that time. Because you could have one judge give you a lifelong sentence for a murder. You could have another judge, maybe for the semi-exact crime, give you 30 years with a chance of parole, right? That's the thing where I'm like, and I get it. I'm not saying that. I believe if you premeditated, you kill someone, it was not our defense, right? You killed someone in cold blood. Yeah, you should, to be honest, you should be killed yourself, in my opinion, right? You should be executed. But again, I'm not sure if he did it premeditated or he did it on purpose, knowing that what he's doing. I'm just saying in general, because these murder cases, right? They're so all over the place when it comes with the judgment, right? And I find I don't know. I feel like you could be more strict, right? If someone killed someone premeditated, boom, this is the thing. If someone killed someone out of defense, boom, this is the thing. If someone killed someone by mistake or in the heat of the moment, they didn't decide it, right? That's the thing where it should be boom. That's the thing where I just feel like there's really no consistency, right? Two very similar cases could have two drastically different outcomes. And I said similar cases, right? Two similar cases could have two drastic outcomes depending on which judge it's presiding on it, what state it is. It's like, it's tiring, right? It's tiring because there's no consistency in our system. There's no consistency, and that is the headache, right? That's the injustice. There's no consistency, and that's tiring. So I don't know. Maybe AI would do better. I don't know. It's just like, I don't know. I think it's crazy.
Do you believe that white Christians are a problem?
No.
You've written that. I've got an interview here, the transcript from an interview you gave in November of last year with the Interfaith Alliance, where you wrote, quote, or you stated, quote, white Christians have been more a part of the problem than a solution. That was in relation to your views on Christian nationalism. Do you remember that?
Yeah, so I'm including myself, right? I am a white Christian, and I'm saying that white Christians...
That's because the views on Christian nationalism, is that right?
Yeah, so...
Okay. Did you know that 34% of Black Americans support quote unquote Christian nationalism, and that number is 30% for white Americans?
I think that Christian nationalism is an ideology that every racial group, every religious group embraces or rejects to different extents.
Do you think the black Christians are also a problem?
So I said no. I said when you asked me if white Christians.
I have the transcript here. You stated in this interview that white Christians are a problem. I'm asking you if you have the same view about black Christians.
So I think white Christians have done more than other groups to perpetuate white Christian nationalism, and I include myself in that category.
Black Christians support Christian nationalism at higher rates than white Christians, per the statistics that I just read.
So Christian nationalism is an ideology that all different groups can reject, and I think that's one social service.
I got it. No. What my understanding is that the categorical condemnation only applies to white Christians and not to black Christians. That seems to be.
No, I'm tired of this, right? I mean, in real life, I don't have any white friends, right? My content really doesn't even, white people don't even support me, right? White people don't even support me. So really, I don't have a skin in the game. I don't care about, the blight of white people like that, okay? Or I'm not watching white content like that. But this is the thing, I'm tired of this, right? I'm tired of the inconsistency in logic, okay? Why must we always blame everything today on white people? We blame everything on white people, yet some of the countries that are, the most immigrated to, America, the UK, right? Or some of the countries that are the most, happiest or top countries are like Nordic countries, predominantly white countries, right? White nations. It's like, this is the thing where we need to stop making enemies, right? We need to stop pointing fingers. Because this is the thing, I'm pretty sure, right? If you poll, majority of white people today do not agree with how things were, let's say 200, 300, whatever years ago, okay? They don't agree with it, they wouldn't promote it, they wouldn't support it. But yet, we blame everything on white people, right? We blame all your problems on white people. Everything has to be, white supremacy. Well, goes back to white people. Oh, white people this, what? Stop it, right? In today's day and age, the last couple of decades, we are the most free than ever before. No one is holding you down. No white man, right? No white man is stopping you from succeeding, right? No white man is stopping you from budgeting, saving, and investing. No white man, in my opinion, you prove me wrong, right? Is stopping you from buying a house, right? No white man is stopping you. If you have the money, buy it, right? This is, I'm just tired of it, right? It's like the lack of consistency, right? So it's the problem with white Christians. But you know what? Black Christians, no, they're good, they're cool. Because of the race. You're not giving any specific why. Why are white people so bad? Why are white people so bad right now? Give me a specific reason, right? In general, if you talk about your own personal experience, this is a thing where we gotta understand. There are good and bad people in every demographic. There are good and bad white people, good and bad black people, there are good and bad Asian people. Right? It's like, why do you think that, you know what? Only white people have 100% of bad people. Everyone else, they're amazing people. Really? That's really hard to believe. I'm just tired of the inconsistency in the logic, right? It doesn't apply to anything else besides whatever group you hate, right? That's the only thing, right? Your logic only applies to the group you hate. But hell, if that same logic is applied to any other group, it don't make sense, right? And this is the thing, I'm just tired of America. We are hating on each other, right? We're creating a civil war. We are making white people actually, now making them hate black people, or making them hate minorities, right? Because people are putting so much hate onto white people, they're gonna have to fight back. They're gonna have to be like, I don't deserve this hate, right? So I'm gonna protect myself. I don't deserve this hate. I'm gonna protect myself. And it's tiring, right? We don't understand that we live in a diverse country. It's just how it is. So things are not gonna be like 100% rosy. But again, you are not suffering because of the white man putting you down. This needs to stop.